That's fucking beautiful. God, I hate these sidewalks. I'm just kind of warming up a little bit. It's gonna be a long ride, at least a 30-mile ride to Boulder. I promised you guys that we would go up to Boulder this weekend. Yesterday when I came out of my apartment, it was like really cloudy. It was gash. So I wasn't going to bother with trying to go up to Boulder and potentially get rained on. It is beautiful out today, guys. Beautiful. Hopefully it's going to be really beautiful up in Boulder as well. But we're leaving the confines of the city and we are going to Boulder, and then we're going to do some mountain climbing. Guys, sorry, I had to negotiate my way through all this damn traffic. These people are kind of crazy, so I had to pay more attention to that than vlogging. But anyway, we're about ready we're almost to the trail, and then we're going to start our long journey up to Boulder. So it should prove pretty interesting, hopefully. Looks like the wind may be against us today. It might be a hard ride up to Boulder, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna go and we're gonna mountain climb and we're gonna have some fun today. So let's get to it, man. We're losing daylight. I got a late start as it was. You see, this is the thing that pisses me off the most about this state. It's the fact that they will just block off the fucking trail and there is no way to get around. None. That means you gotta try to somehow backtrack through the city and go all these different routes and try to figure out a way through when there's a main highway for bicycles that goes from Denver to Boulder. This is what pisses me off. This is why I don't ride the trails to work, because they'll just block them off and say, sorry about your luck, pal. Maybe there's like a connective road up here somewhere. Not quite sure how this is gonna work or not, but yeah, it pisses me off. It really does. There's where that other road comes. Keep off, authorized vehicles only. See, it's like that is the way I'm supposed to go and I cannot get over there. I'm trying to find a way through. I'm in Broomfield right now. I'm supposed to be way over there and I don't know how to cut back across. So I'm trying to find roads that'll take me there, but it's kind of sketch. I could have been so much further along if I didn't have to figure out a way through. That's the 36 bike trail right there. There's the interstate, because the 36 bike trail follows the interstate. There's a bridge way back there, not that bridge, but the one way back there. I had to go all the way through Broomfield and find a connecting road that cut across. It took about 45 minutes of extra time. What a pain in the fucking ass. But I think we're about ready to get back on track. So, and that wind is killer, man. I've been riding against the wind the whole way here. And look, The damn clouds are starting to come in, and the clouds over here are starting to come in. Like I said, beautiful day out. Like down in Denver, beautiful day out. And then you get coming up here, and then all of a sudden the weather, you know, rolls in really quick. That's fucking beautiful. Woo! Watch out, little guy. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I know it looks small from your angle since this is a wide angle lens, but it is up close to me and it is beautiful. Whew, guys. That was the last major climb before we get into Boulder. Boulder's right down there, as you guys can see. It's kind of cool, really. That wind feels good. After a hot and heavy climb, yeah. It's 2:54, so hopefully I get into Boulder around 3:30, no later then. Then we're gonna go up to the mountains and we're gonna climb. I know you guys can't hear me very well. We're gonna go climbing the Flatirons today. That wind feels good. The scenery is beautiful. This is what you live for. Although my head feels like it's gonna explode. I've been pushing against the wind, as you guys can hear, but up those hills on a heavy ass bike, it's enough to give you an aneurysm. See guys, every time I come up to Boulder, every time, without exception, there hasn't been a time I haven't come up to Boulder it doesn't start raining. Not a time. It rains every single time. That's one reason why I take this bike, because it's so much better in the weather. It's just heavy as hell. It's really heavy. And I don't like having to push this heavy ass bike up these hills. It's a pain in the ass. See what I'm talking about, guys? Look at that. Rain and thunderstorm warning. This was not on the weather map when I left this morning. It's like it abruptly changes. That's why you can't really trust the weather maps. This is why I do not live in Boulder. And the worst part about it is the mountain trails are probably going to be all muddy now because of this downpour. But it looks like the sun is starting to come out and this shit's starting to pass. But then, you know, it won't be 20 minutes later and another front will come through. It's the way it always works in this place. We'll see how muddy it is. If it's really muddy, we're gonna probably have to forego going on the trails. Can it not rain one time I come up to Boulder? Just one time, that's all I ask. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the trails to dry out a little bit. Hopefully, maybe in an hour, the trails will be dry enough to where we can hike up into the mountains. Right now, we're gonna go downtown and kind of explore around down there and see what's going on. After about an hour, we'll go hiking, but I'm not going up there if it's going to be all muddy. So. Okay, we've wandered around Boulder enough. We've got to get to the trails. It looks like the weather's not going to hold up. They've got to be somewhat dry. We'll go to the trailhead and we'll see what it looks like, but I can't promise anything. I can't promise we'll go to the mountains. It really just depends on how gooey and muddy it is. See guys, this is why I don't come up to Boulder very often, because this is the kind of weather you get. You bike up here, you swelter almost 3/4 of the way up here, and then when you finally get to the foothills of the mountains, when you finally get here, it starts pouring down raining, because this area always freaking rains. I don't get it. I've been up here like 4 or 5 times, and every time it's rained, every single time. Get my raincoat on and get ready to head up the mountain, and of course the sun comes out again. Fucking most bipolar weather I've ever seen in my life. A little bicycle tip for the day, guys. You see, you have the bicycle thing, and I lock the back tire, the frame, and then the front tire I use a separate U-lock. This dude over here only used the U-lock on his frame and his front tire, but that left his back tire completely exposed. You know, a lot of bicyclists, they walk out and then they find out one of their tires is missing. It's not an uncommon thing here in Boulder, so lock up both of your tires. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I had 45 miles on the clock before I decided to climb this mountain. So I'm not quite sure how far I'm gonna get to the top, but we'll try, because then I gotta go, well, it's not gonna be quite 45 miles back because I did a lot of riding up to here, but it might be close to about 40 miles back. So I gotta kind of take that into consideration. My legs are already starting to feel the burn. The temperature dropped quite rapidly. It feels really good. It's like air conditioner almost. I hope it gets into the 60s. For the amount of work I'm gonna do climbing this, of course with this heavy ass backpack too, I'm gonna be sweating quite a bit, so that cool air feels like heaven. I tell you what, we're gonna go through there and then up, and we'll see how that pans out. Uh-oh, come to a fork in the trail. Down in Denver, it'll rain for a few minutes and it'll be done. It'll be over with, and the rest of the day is nice. So that's fine, I can deal with that. Here, I mean, like I said, it's been overcast all day since I've been here. All right, this didn't plan out the way I wanted it to. We're still heading up the mountain, but it has definitely been pouring down raining, so I've had to take refuge under trees while it gets really hard. I was kind of hoping that this shit would blow by and everything would be fine, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Pretty typical for Boulder. Wow. Let's figure out a way to get across here. Huh. Hopefully I don't slip. So that's where you can climb up a sheer rock face if you want to. I'm not gonna go climbing up there. during the rain, but I did bring some shoes to be able to do it, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen today. So yeah, that's the climbing access. I'm just going to continue on up the trail. There's Boulder. Looks like the storm clouds might be pushing off, hopefully. Hopefully I can get up the side of this mountain and have an even more spectacular view. I said, God damn it, I rode all the way here. I'm gonna climb this fucking mountain and get to the top of it. But I don't know, the weather's not been cooperating with me today, guys. It just hasn't. We still got quite a ways to go. And we might not make it because depending on the rain and depending on, I'm losing light like crazy. I lost a lot of time. Not only did I leave really late, but also I had to take that detour, which took a lot of my time. So unfortunately, yeah, it's not been going as planned. Oh. All right. This is where the real climbing begins. I guess this is the trail. What the hell? Looks like the trail just ends right here. I don't get it. Look how beautiful it looks, guys. Wonder if you can see Denver from here. You should be able to. It is so cool out right now. I can't even tell you. It's like being in an air conditioner. It's so nice. It's like in the 60s or 68, 67. I wonder if they want you to go ahead and climb. I don't know. This rock is so slick that I don't know if I would be able to do it without, we'll see. Oh. Guys, you see how wet the rock is? It's starting to rain again. See how slick this rock is? I mean, you can't climb it because it's so friggin' slick. And we're almost to the top. We're almost there. I apologize, guys. I thought we were going to get to the top today, but I guess this is the end of the line. I do got shoes to climb this. I brought them up, put them in my backpack, but unfortunately, as slick as this is, I really don't think I'm going to be able to do it without, I mean, do it safely. I don't want to come tumbling all the way down there. That would ruin my day really quick. Plus, it's starting to rain again, and it's about 7:04 p.m., so we're going to be losing daylight pretty soon, so I need to get all the way back down the mountain and back down to the base over there, and then we got to get to Boulder. We'll go down to downtown Boulder, get something to eat, and then we'll make that long trek back home again. I apologize. I thought we were going to get further than this. We're almost there. You can see we're really almost there, but you know, it brings you right to this point, and then it's like climbing from here. So, and as wet as it is, it's just not going to happen. So I better get back down here without killing myself, and I'll see you guys down the mountain. I'm not going to film too much on the way down just because I need to hurry up and get down before it starts pouring, 1, and 2, before it I'm losing daylight, so I got to hurry. Here's where we were, like right up, just at the base of that. Watch the weather clear up as soon as I get down the mountain. We're back on a little bit of a paved section now, so we're back down to the walking part, but I don't know. I don't want to run down this because I think that this would be kind of slick, and I don't want to slip and slide all the way down. The sun's coming out. You son of a bitch weather gods. It figures I climb and and all this wet, gunky stuff, and of course the sun's coming out now. It's like breaking right there. You guys see the rainbow? And of course, the blue skies are coming over the mountains now. Perfect timing. When I'm coming down, the blue skies come out. You see, I just one of those people that have kind of bad timing, bad luck, bad pretty much everything. But it's beautiful, man. If it weren't for the damn rain, it would be so awesome. It's almost a double rainbow. All right, guys, let's go get something to eat and get ready to head back to the house. It's getting kind of late. By the time I get something to eat, it's going to be closer to 9. So That puts me getting home around midnight, a little bit after, so I gotta hurry up. All right, guys, we are leaving Boulder. I kind of wandered around. I went to Chipotle and got something to eat. Nothing too exciting there. There isn't a hell of a whole lot of vegan choices here in Boulder. At least I haven't found them yet. Anyway, I can only hang around Boulder, like downtown here. I can only hang around it for just a very short period of time. You know, Boulder used to be one of those places that was like really diverse, socially, economically diverse too. I mean, you could have diversity in like culture, but socially economic diversity is where you have people of all kinds of economic status, and all you see down here is just a bunch of rich yuppies. See, the prices have gone up so much in this place that, I mean, regular people can't afford to live here, so that's all you see, and it's just, it gets to you after a while. I gotta hurry. I'm running really late. I really wanted to be home before 12 o'clock, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen now. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed that little trip up to Boulder, Colorado, and the hiking, and it's a little bit different. I mean, I'm actually getting out and doing some things, which is what I wanted to do in the first place on this vlog. So if you guys like the video, just slap a like on it. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them down in the question comment section, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.